All right, so today what we're going to do is we're going to look at how we can install Claude Terminal internally on the Dragino model LPS8 version 2, and we'll do that by connecting via SSH. All right, now we'll go step by step on how to install Claude Terminal inside your Dragino gateway. There's a couple different ways of doing it. They call this the legacy way of installing with NPM. The other version did not work for me. So what you do here, you can go back here. You have your IP address here, and then you use a terminal, and you'll go SSH root at, and then that IP address that you have here. And then the password that you use to log in here will be the same password that you have here. Now, do know that when I ask Claude, it doesn't recommend installing this, but I have had success with this. And if it doesn't work, down here you can just simply uninstall it. I have seen a couple times that you might get disconnected from your SSH. That could just be me locally. But to install it, you go npm -g at anthropic-AI Claude. And if you get an issue with npm not found, then I would recommend walking through kind of steps like this to install npm, and you can walk through these steps here. Now, one thing to see right now is that my usage, if your usage is something like 95, I would recommend not doing this, but my usage is 69, and when I've done this before, it only bumps up into the low 70s, so we're talking like a 4% usage increase with installing Claude. Now, when you install Claude, and you have, you'll need the account to log in and connect it, but once you've done that, it gives you the ability of like super debugging as part of this. Okay, so now we have it installed, and we can check just to make sure which Claude. So it's installed locally right there, and if we want to check again, for me, it might be different on yours, but when I do this run parts, it reruns that intro that pops up. You can see that we jumped from 3.5 gigs, still within 3.5 gigs, and we're only at 71%. Now to test Claude, you'll type in Claude, and it will activate. It will ask you to connect with your Claude account that you have set up. You will need your Dragino connected either via Wi-Fi or to the internet to be able to do this. And so do I trust this? Yes. Okay. So now it says, welcome back. I've already connected. You may get the step where it's going to ask you to connect between Claude Code. I'm going to just say allow there. Okay, so okay, I'm going to start talking with Claude Code and say, hey, where it is and what we have here. So we have the Dragino LoRaWAN gateway. So, all right, we are currently installed on the Dragino LoRaWAN gateway. And we can be really specific here, and we can say, hey, model LPS8-v2. And now Claude's going to think, and it's going to do some, it usually has these quirky little words, right? Like I'm pondering, I'm thinking. And now it's probably going to ask me, well, what do I want to do next? Understood, right? So now we have, it's back. Okay, we understand what it is. What would you like to do? And this is a great place. It gives some ideas, and that's exactly what we want to do right now, is we want to do some debugging. So I would love to do debugging and confirm we have LoRa traffic received with the gateway. And so this, and this is probably, and then the other nice thing is it's going to tell us, I'll just move this over here a little bit. It's going to tell us, hey, it's going to give you ideas, and then you can save those ideas. And so these are some of the things that it's doing, right? It's saying PS grep LoRa. So now it's looking to see if it sees anything. It's doing a log read. So yes, let's go ahead and proceed, and let's read the logs, which should give us some data that we also see. Up here is, let me pull this out. It was a little easier here. And so it should enable us to read the logs. And one nice thing about Claude here is that you can give it permission to constantly do that. You can be more conservative and say, hey, I want to approve each one, or you can come down here, down arrow, and you can tell it to do something else. And so you can redirect it to do that. Also, if you didn't know where the logs were on the device itself, this is a great way to do that. And these commands right here, right? These are the commands that that you can run to see. And so now you can start to copy these commands, and so you can learn from the Claude terminal on what to do. And like when you come here and you select this, you can go Command O. Oops, what did I do it wrong? Oh, Control. Sorry. All right, Control O. And what it will do is, especially if you have a lot of different information coming back, it will say, okay, so right now it was looking through, kind of seeing the location of different files. And this allows us then, we can open up another terminal, and then now we have access to it. If you didn't know where they were at, this speeds that up. And we can do this, so we can go shell, new tab. All right, and I'll make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so then I'm going to go SSH root at the 192.168.0.60. And again, that password that you used. And now we're back in here. Now, so on this version, we're using Claude, but I wanted to show you, you're going to get the same results. You can just copy this, and you can start to create a notebook of, oh, hey, here's where everything is. And if you want to go back, and you can run it again. Why did that not work? Okay, so, okay. Actually, this is a great question. So what I can do here is I can hit escape, and I can come back here, and I can ask, okay, in a new terminal, why don't I get results with this command? So you can, you can learn as you're going. Okay, so that did give, okay. And so we can come back here. Another thing that you can that you can do too is like at the same time, you can come over here and, have Claude, up here, and I can do a new chat too and say, hey, on a Linux machine, Claude showed this command working, yet when I ran it, I got, oops, we got a mess, but that's okay. We'll do this. And so I can let that one run at the same time, and sometimes, oh, I see the issue. The command is broken across lines. Oh, okay, perfect. All right, there's a really quick kind of, we'll come back, something to know. When it does this, I need to make sure that comes back online. And I'm going to go clear just so we get to the top, and we're going to run it. All right, and so now we're seeing the same thing that we were. Now we can kind of see, hey,